It's noon 03, and we're all on our way. Mom has decided to grace us with her presence.
Because I was supposed to drive. I got tricked.
The house looks great. So I'm gonna try and get one of them to film Andrew and I's reunion, and then hopefully we can get like the kids reunion. I know for sure the easiest part will be Kaya's reunion, which I know is what everyone is here for, is Kaya and Andrew. You see those Facebook videos of like the owners reuniting with their pets. Classic. So we're going to the airport. He got another delay. If you are new, he's had so many delays. So we're going to the airport. I'm gonna throw up. He just got to the gate and his leadership's here, so that's really cool, and a lot of families are here. I'm ready for my movie moment. My mom's in charge of filming, so if it's a mess.
But if it's really great,
then
I get credit.
Yes, all the credit, good or bad, is to my mom.
Yeah.
Aiden, are you ready to see Daddy? Are you just living your best life with your raisins? You guys ready to see Andrew? Yes. Dad, you ready to see Andrew? Hi, welcome home, Andrew. Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
Hi. What is that? Is that Daddy? Is that Daddy? That's Daddy. What's that? What's that? Who's that? Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, you walked right in.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump in.
Good job, Chris.
You know me. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Hi, girl.
Oh. So today is day one of Andrew being home, and originally I wasn't gonna reach for the camera at all, but the more I thought about it, the more I wanted to remember these first couple weeks, because I honestly don't remember anything from Andrew coming home the first deployment, and I wasn't on YouTube then. That was back in 2012, so I want to document this one. Andrew's request for his very first meal was Papa Murphy's. We didn't get to it yesterday because it was like really crazy after getting home from the airport, so we just went and picked it up today after he got home from in processing. This is mine. We got the kids a cheese, and then he got a, what is it, double stuffed, yeah, just a stuffed pizza. That's a Meat Lovers. So we're officially done with like, or I keep saying he is officially done with paperwork and stuff. He doesn't have to report until August 14th, which is really, really nice. So I'm just gonna do little itty bitty snippets of things I wanna remember. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you guys. I just want like really good footage of the first weeks after he got home. So we made a vow to each other not to watch Bob's Burgers while he was gone because it's our show together. So we're gonna make some pizza. Bailey's gonna lay down for a nap and it's day 1. And we're just gonna absolutely soak each other up. Last night was amazing, like sleeping in the same bed, and you know, it was just such a good day and relaxing. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of freak out a couple of times because somebody was in the bed with me. I was like, ugh. But yeah, so he's home and I'm so happy. It is Wednesday and Aiden, I need to start learning how to say Andrew again. Andrew and Bailey are taking a nap right now. Bailey woke up at 5 and I always let her go back to sleep just because I can't function on that little of sleep. I'm up really late while Andrew's gone. And anyways, he woke up with her and let her play and they had some bonding time, and then Aiden woke up, and so I got to sleep in for the first time in 7 months. You know, like without having to worry about the kids, not like a fluke, like intentionally he had the kids so I could sleep. Stormed a little bit last night, not as bad as they were saying, but our high isn't even in the hundreds today. It's like 98. And so when those 2 kids wake up, we're gonna go to the mall, and I just want to document this because this morning not only did Andrew let me sleep in, but he started laundry, put a bunch of it away. And I just want to document this because I know it's not going to last forever. It's the honeymoon stage, but I'm enjoying it thoroughly. And eventually when something inevitably irritates me with Andrew, there's no spouses that can say that they don't get irritated with each other. However, I will say that Andrew and I get on really, really well. I would like to say better than most. We have a very different relationship than a lot of couples. I was kind of talking about that in a chit chat, get ready with me, and I don't know which one's going up first, but while a lot of husbands would go drink at the bar and, you know, just kind of say hi and bye to their wives and kids, and again, everyone's relationship is different. No one's is wrong. Andrew would literally sit in his room and he would like fold his laundry and I would be doing whatever with the kids, but we had each other on camera so we could just see what we were doing and how we were doing, and that's just how we are. And so I would say that we get on better than most, but I don't want anyone to think that our relationship is perfect because no one's is. So in the future, when Andrew and I get into little tiffs, I can come back and remember that when he came back, he let me sleep in, and he also did laundry the day after he got home because he's a saint. Not really. So we're gonna go to the mall and let the kids play and have some fun, and we're having dinner at my parents' house tonight, so it's just so nice. It's already that time again. Burt's Bees fall. Look at the cute little, oh my gosh, jumper. The little trees. They have all fall out for kids and adults. Fall scents are out. Acorn spice and apple cider. The apple cider was really good last year. It was good, huh? It's Friday on Andrew's first week home and we're doing our very first date. My parents are watching the kids and we're sneaking off to dinner. We didn't tell them we were doing dinner. We just said we were gonna go look at some vehicles. So I just wanted to document it because this vlog is all about documentation. It's not like intentional vlogging. It's things that I want to remember. So on our very first date after Andrew gets home, we're going to the Macaroni Grill because I have a gift card and I'm turning into my mother. And we're gonna go look at some cars. Are you excited, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. So this vlog is all about not milestones, things I want to remember for when Andrew got home. And so today is Wednesday, and we are taking Mr. Aiden back there to go see Toy Story number 4. Yay! Aiden has only been to the theater once. It was 2 summers ago to see Despicable Me number 3. So I'm really excited. I think Aiden's gonna do really well. He's absolutely obsessed with Toy Story right now. Andrew actually brought home from Qatar a little Woody and one of the Alien plush toys, and Aiden literally walks around with them everywhere, even in the bathroom. So I think he's really gonna enjoy it. We did shave his head, so he looks a little bit different. It is quite shocking, I know. Aiden, did you get a haircut? And he's also sucking on a pacifier, which is also really random because he does not do that usually. So we're gonna do that, and then it's Meet the Teacher night. So I want to remember this. This is actually the first time that Andrew's going to meet Aiden's teacher, even though it's the same one from last year, because he was working nights last year, and so he wasn't able to go to any of the functions. But he's gonna meet her today. We love her. She's awesome. So I'm so pumped for the new school year and activities, and so many amazing things are happening. Andrew and I are doing a lot more together. We're already planning some little fun things, and Andrew has encouraged me to not feel guilty about going and doing more not activities, events for the Phoenix community and blogger influencer community here in Phoenix. So it's just so many amazing things are happening, and I'm just so excited. I'm so happy. So let's go see Toy Story. You wanna go see Woody? And you'll finally figure out who else is on your underwear. What's his name? Sporky? Something like that. Hey guys, it is Friday, I think the 9th, I want to say, and I'm going to do a little day in the life because it is going to be a very busy, fun day. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and Mr. Aiden and I are heading out to therapy. If you are new to my channel, we do therapies every Friday for speech and occupation, and it's been making a huge difference, so I'm very glad that we finally got in. Dude, it took forever. So I am wearing a full glam face because I have a very long day ahead of me, like I was saying, but my eyeliner is already running. I can just, ugh. So after Aiden's therapy session, I have to rush home, safely of course, and drop him off, and I'm going all the way across town to get my hair done. I've been looking for somebody that does hair that's reliable, and obviously talented, and there's just not that person in my area. I found one girl that was really talented, but she was so unreliable. She would cancel on me, she would reschedule, and then she would cancel, and then, you know, anyway, she was very good at what she did, but I couldn't get in to see her. I just don't understand why sometimes you have to beg people to give you their money, or to give them your money. I've found that to be true with a lot of trades, whether it's like nails or hair or anything like that. I've had so much trouble with hair people throughout my whole entire life. So I'm going to somebody for the very first time, and she's clear across town. I found her on Instagram, which I feel like is how a lot of people find their trades people now for like hair, skin, nails, and even like home decor, construction. Like everybody is on Instagram. Like that's such a huge business tool. So I'm really excited. Her name is Amy, I think. I'm pretty sure. And I'll link her Instagram down below. I know I have quite a few new people on here from Phoenix, which is so exciting. And I told you guys that I'm trying to break more into, oh, there's a little red ribbon there. I'm trying to get more into the Phoenix scene, and that was a huge goal of mine in 2019. And so I was featured in a local magazine twice now this year, which is so exciting. And so along with that is that I wanted to connect with other women in Phoenix, and I did like a whole spiel on it on Instagram, so I won't really go into it here because I feel like that's where a lot of people came from. But I'm going to a social media event for Phoenix bloggers tonight, and I'm so stinking excited. It's my very first one, and I'm actually going to another one on Sunday, and it's actually a workshop for social media. Tonight's just like a meet and greet, like a little pop-up happy hour is what they're calling it, and so I'm so stoked about it. I'm so stinking freaking excited. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun, and there's some girls that are going that I've connected with on Instagram that I've never met in real life, so it'll just be interesting to see how people differ from real life from Instagram. I feel like I'm exactly the same. Like, I put it all out there. I'm not really different in person than I am online. The only thing is that sometimes I slip and have a little bit of a potty mouth in real life. I try and edit as much of that out on here just because I want to be able to cater to all audiences, and there's so many different feelings on cursing. I've talked about this before. Like, before I had kids, was like, yeah, they're gonna hear the F word and they're gonna hear it from me, and that's how they're gonna learn not to say it. And then my kids started repeating stuff, and I was like, I could just see Sunday school, them going in and being like, F this, or something crazy, you know? So I just try and keep it as non-cursy as possible. I know I slipped a few times last week, but anyways, that was a whole tangent. So we're doing a day in the life. We're gonna go to therapy where I do a lot of computer work and editing. We're gonna go get our hair done. I told her she had free reign and she could literally do whatever she wanted. And then we're going to an event tonight for Phoenix bloggers. So come along with me. Woo! Woo! Done with therapy. Aiden is dropped off. I am cutting it so close. My arrival time, 2:02. I hate being late when it's just me individually. I really do. I really hate it, especially because she moved clients around to see me. So Aiden's speech therapist unexpectedly quit. So we have a new one, and she's a little bit different. And I don't mean that in a mean way. She's a little bit socially awkward. Like, I have tons of friends, and even my husband is sometimes socially awkward, where she like pays you a compliment but then kind of gets kind of uncomfortable or something. Like, she doesn't know what to say afterwards. And so the last couple times that I've seen her, she's like, you're fashionable. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And she just looked at me and I was like, so much. And then she's like, I don't know how to do fashion. And I was like, well, you know, it's all personal preference. And she's like, I like old lady clothes. And I was like, yep. And I didn't know what to say, so I just left. And so today she was like, I love your face. And I was like, thank you, that's so sweet. She's like, really, you're adorable. I was like, that is so nice of you to say. I really, really appreciate that. Like, it was just so awkward. Because I'm also one of those people that get a little bit, not uncomfortable, but just like when people pay you compliments, it's that old thinking of mine of like, no, I'm not. And I used to say that all the time, like, no. But now I'm learning to like just take a compliment and not, you know, I don't know, it's still really awkward. So anyways, sorry. I shouldn't be doing this while driving anyway, but it's literally gonna be the only chance I have to talk to you. So I was telling you guys earlier about like how I found my stylist on Instagram. I obviously have never been to her. From what I can tell from her online, and again, everyone online sometimes can be so much different than in person, and so I'm hoping that she's super chill, because I'm telling you, if you are a influencer, Instagrammer, YouTuber, blogger, your dream is to be able to be comfortable in a situation like that where you're getting services done. Like, there's, you know, YouTubers that have like a nail lady and they'll let them go in and film them getting their nails done or getting their hair done or getting a facial or something like that. Like, that's my goal and my dream, is to find somebody that I'm comfortable enough with where they're, you know what I mean, like kind and explaining, and they're not like weird about it. Hopefully, she looks like she's super sweet and has a really great personality. She's super cute. She's a really, really cute girl. So anyways, that's what we're on our way to do right now, is to go get our hair done. Like I said, I'm cutting it kind of close. Ugh, I hate being late. So I'm gonna get off of here and just try and focus on driving. We are also getting rain right now, and so the roads are kind of funky, which is another reason why I don't need to be doing this while driving. And her Instagram, like, if you look at it, in case I get there and she, like, I'm not comfortable vlogging and stuff, she has an entire flower wall, which was the nail in the not coffin, the seal on the deal for me going, because I want to take all the pictures. sorry, that was so annoying, but I'm so happy with it. I made it home to where I could eat something and kind of hang out for just a second with the kids. Miss Bailey was very happy that I was home. I was very surprised. She's usually pretty like one way, you know what I mean, like doesn't really care. But I got changed and fixed my makeup. My foundation had been on for 12 hours and it actually didn't look that bad, but I know that they're having a videographer and a photographer. Oh god, that's funny. They're having a videographer and a photographer tonight, and so I didn't want to look like cacas. I absolutely love it. It isn't anything that's like shocking, but it's enough of a change that I feel different and in a good way. You know, I've talked about this so many times about like self-care and, you know, just needing a little bit of a refresh. I feel so stinking cute, you guys, and I don't say that often. Like, yeah, I do say that often, but I feel really pretty with this new hairdo. I'm so excited. So I'm on my way right now. It's at a hotel / lounge, but it's actually like where we are going to is in like an actual party room. We have our own waiter and everything like that, so it's like a real event, and it's my very first one, and I'm very, very excited. I'm so excited. There's 2 girls that I talked to on Instagram that are going, that I feel like I'll know, so I'm super excited about that. And I just feel so good. I absolutely loved the hairdresser, Miss Amy. She was so down to earth. She was so sweet. She's insanely talented. She's been doing it for 10 years. And even the girl that's in the suite with her, where it was really, really cool. It was like almost like a collaborative space for hairdressers. It's like a big, huge building, and everyone has their own suite, but it's done in such a tasteful way. It's not like renting like a storage unit, you know. It was done very, very nicely. It's very elegant in there. It's very Parisian in my style, and then it's really nice because when you go in, all of the ladies are able to do their space how they want, and so each little suite was completely different. And so Amy's, her entire accent wall was floral wallpaper, so she just immediately stole my heart. She's like, I have a thing with floral. I was like, same. So we just talked about social media, and hopefully I'm gonna convince her to go to some of these events with me, because her like dream client, she said, essentially was me, which was really, really sweet. And the fact that like, not like a blonde white girl, but more so on like a entrepreneur, like lady boss, with like goals and ambitions, and that isn't necessarily there every 6 weeks, but is loyal. And that's how I would be. Like, I've been on the hunt for a hairstylist that I'm comfortable with, that is going to not, you know, blow me off. And so she books your appointment ahead of time, and everything like that. So I've always wanted to do more things with my hair. I've never dyed my hair completely. I think a lot of you know that by now because I say it all the time. But a big, huge reason was because I've never found somebody that was dependable and reliable. So I'm so excited, and she said that we can play with it all day long. We just did a lightning, I don't even know the lingo. I can't even tell you what we did. I know we did a toner and a lifting and a toner, I'm pretty sure. And she said that my hair, probably because it is virgin, just took, lightened, I don't know, it took really well. My hair did what it was supposed to whilst being dyed, so that's good news. And so we can play with it and see how much maintenance I want to do. Again, it's a money thing. It's not cheap, but she's not the most expensive person either, so I was really happy about that. I was thinking I was going to go in there spending like $300, and it was actually half. So I see you, cop lights. I'm gonna let you go.